everyone, welcome to the new video. So today we will explore more about Helm. We'll see one demo repo, and whatever I explained in Helm part 1 video, I'll try to showcase it in our demo so it is more clear, and then we'll try to do some practice more. So yeah, without much further ado, let's go. Taken a GitHub repo of Prometheus. So this is a public repo, and just for telling you more about Helm, so that whatever we discussed in part 1, you get more clearer picture in this video. So that's why I've taken this Prometheus, and very beautifully you can also go to this repo and see about Helm charts. If you have to know more about Helm charts, work on it, then you can refer this repo too. So whatever, Prometheus, it's a monitoring tool, so they are maintaining everything in this repo. So if we talk about the Helm chart, so they have created this charts folder. If we go inside this chart folder, you will find many folders. So these folders are basically the components which are being used in repo. For each components, like the services, you can say. Okay, so each this application Prometheus is working on many microservices, many services which are working under, and then we see a whole Prometheus. So there is alert manager, there is Gila alert, there's Cube Prometheus stack, Cube stat matrices. So all these services have their own chart. They have created their own chart of all the services. So that's why when you see this folder inside all these folders inside chart, don't get confused that what are these and everything. So basically all the services, for all the services, they have created their chart. So if you'll go inside any of the service, you will see this Helm architecture. So there will be chart.yaml, values.yaml, we have templates, then the dot helm ignore. Inside the templates, there will be multiple YAML files. So there is deployment YAML file. So for this alert manager SMP, they are maintaining the YAML files. These are the templates, and whatever the values they want to override and everything, they are giving in values.yaml file. So similarly, if I'll open one more randomly, if I'll open this, same thing will be here also, same thing. They are maintaining chart.yaml, values.yaml, templates, and which service, if you want to explore more about Prometheus, so that is another part. You can go deep dive into these repos and search about it. But as of now, we are just understanding about Helm, so we'll see about Helm. So in chart.yaml, just the chart that we are creating, the metadata of that chart, that what version will that be of that chart, it will be v1. What name will you give to this chart? Okay, the nav version, description of this chart, and whatever keywords, sources, maintainers, whatever metadata you want to add to this chart, you can give in chart.yaml. After you give in the details of the chart, uh, you should have templates like this cert manager. So these all YAMLs are needed in this Prometheus adapter service. So helpers folder, or you can say code, that we can use throughout our chart, and we don't have to override it. Okay, so like there are things which we don't want to make it like use it again and again. We can define it helpers or TPL, and we can refer it another's uh, throughout our chart. We'll discuss more about helpers or TPL for sure. But this cert manager.yaml, we'll see. So basically what we can see that there are values. So whatever we do, we want to keep it as dynamic, that their things can be changed. So we have put it in dot values dot the key. So these all things will be present in values dot yaml, and there all the things will be defined, all this function, all the values of these key. So so whatever we see here as template, Kubernetes, Prometheus adapter dot full name, this is referring to the function in helper.tpl. So this function will randomly, whatever code we or whatever logic we have defined helper.tpl, it will assign a name, a random name which is created by this template in helpers.tpl, and it will assign over here. So this is one of the use that we can see of helpers or TPL, and we can use the same function in all the YAML file. So that is why whatever reusable functions that we want to create and we want to call in our multiple YAML file, that we can uh, maintain in helpers or TPL. Then what we see with dot values dot custom annotations, this means that whatever if I go in values dot yaml, so there will be one value, a key with custom annotations. So whatever over here is mentioned, that thing will be referred in wherever we call in our YAML files. So if so whatever we want to update over here, whatever we mention over here in values.yaml file, same get referred in the YAMLs file. So in values.yaml file, we'll put everything that this image repository, these also change. You can change it and you can refer. So whenever you have to refer in any YAML file, you will be referring by dot values dot image dot repository dot values dot image dot tag. So you have to refer it like this. So I think the things are little bit clear now after seeing this example, that how the values dot YAML file, how in templates we have these things and we are using it in our YAML file. So this is what the use of values.yaml file, how we are maintaining the skeleton. First of all, everything in cert manager, whatever is the thing, we are including it, but we are not giving the values that is coming from values.yaml file, or the anything like they have used helpers or tpl to generate the name. So that's what they are doing. And if we see more of YAML files, so again the same thing is happening. So if you'll go one by one to all the YAML file, so this is how Helm actually work. And whenever when we have to install this on any server or any cluster, we need to use the Helm install command. So there we will have to give the release name, Helm install the release name, that the chart name, the path of your chart, and then uh, the values.yaml file. Okay, so where your chart is present, you have to give that chart path also. So this chart should be present on the server, if or it should be present on any artifactory, like it should be accessible to that server. Then what is the release name that I have talked about? So this chart path, this chart name, so this chart, the chart that we have created for Alert Manager SNP, or chart we have created for Prometheus adapter, this can be installed in as many servers. So in all the servers, we cannot say that the chart is we cannot refer it by name Prometheus adapter, because that we have mentioned in chart.yaml. In every server, this chart will be present, but with the name, release name. Okay, the chart that we have used is Prometheus adapter, but in our server, when this chart will get installed, it is called release name. So it can be Prometheus adapter hyphen dev. We can give any release name to our chart. So this chart means the chart we are using, but when it is installed in our server, it is referred by the release name. It is not referred by the chart name. Chart name is something common which everyone can use it, but in our server, to define the uniqueness, we use the release name once the chart is installed. So I hope you get the difference between release name, the chart name, the values.yaml file, the templates, the helpers.tpl, why everything is used, and we'll explore more about it. So yeah, that's all.
That's all for today's video. I hope it's helpful. Please let me know your views in the comment section. Till then, take care. Bye.